worth it for sure.
It's
I need
worth
to get
it.
a house.
If you're like thinking about getting a house right now and you can afford it, like fucking do it as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because the market, it's not going to go down.
No, I mean,
gonna
with all the
keep going
crap
up.
going on now, it's just going to keep going up.
Like it might slow down a little. The interest rates are going to go up, which will make the prices start to slow down. But you're never getting this house for $150,000 again, you know?
Yeah. I wonder if there'll be a Great Depression again. If World War III happens, I know it might.
That
It probably
could
won't
drive
happen.
everything down.
Yeah.
If everyone fucking dies.
Yeah.
Welcome to Los Amigos Gringos, the home of the technical difficulties. Holy shit.
Oh man.
If you're thinking of starting a podcast, just don't.
Yeah, it's fucking frustrating sometimes.
But it's all good.
Yeah.
And don't, because we don't want more competition.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Exactly.
There's room for all of us.
Kick rocks.
You can make your own as long as you listen to ours.
Yeah, as long as you listen to ours and know that we are the kings of podcasting.
And that in the future, we will be the best podcast.
We are the best podcast
In the future.
in the future.
I mean, we are the only ones at Time Machine, so you're just going to have to trust us on that.
Exactly.
But other than that, what's been going on?
What's been going on?
Besides slacking, bro.
Well, Russia's been going on.
Ukraine, Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Alex talked about that in our last podcast. And,
really?
And for those of you who don't know, because the video and the audio cut out, I did a podcast with my friend Alex, who was my best friend growing up. And he came over here and we decided to do a podcast and catch our first conversation in 5 years on video and audio. Too bad the video fucked up, but the audio will be available on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And yeah, so if you want to listen to that, go ahead. And then me and Nick can talk now.
And now we can talk. Yeah, dude. I was getting nervous about it because like World War III might happen.
Yeah.
And we might start getting drafted. And I was like, I will probably be one of the first ones to get drafted.
Oh, I'm not getting drafted. There's clear proof on my Instagram that I'm gay, so. Or is that not
Doesn't matter.
Oh, shit.
Mm-mm.
Well, I definitely am on a bunch of drugs then.
Doesn't matter.
That matters.
Bro, I mean, when a draft happens, they don't care.
They'll just take anyone.
Have you seen, like, I think there was a draft for Vietnam, right?
I think I'm too old, no?
We are now, technically, for the draft, you're supposed to, I think the cutoff is 26.
Yeah.
But, like,
happen.
who's going to really, like, if we run out of 26 and younger people.
You think, but they have so many people in the reserves and stuff. Like, I feel like we're not really short on people.
Yeah. Honestly,
I haven't seen the numbers. I'm not a general or whatever.
I know, but also another thing is if it's a world war, where's the war going to happen?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude,
they might bring it to our front doorstep.
That's what I'm saying. Well, as soon as I heard that Russia was invading Ukraine, I texted Lily and I was like, we cannot get involved in this shit. Like, America can't intervene.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if Russia's going to bully some little country, we can't, like, we can do like the financial sanctions that we're doing.
Yeah.
We can't bomb them. We can't attack them.
Yeah.
They have nukes. What are you going to, and Putin is obviously a crazy person.
Yeah, dude. But history repeats itself.
Yeah.
And literally this is how World War II started.
But it's like now
we were just aiding Britain. I'm pretty sure it was Britain we were aiding.
But in World War II, who had nukes besides us? Anyone?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question.
We have to ask Mr. Amon about that one.
Mr. Amon would know. Mr. Amon would know for sure.
But either way, like, not as many people had nukes, and they weren't as powerful. And like,
I think at that time, we definitely had. Were nukes invented in World War I or World War II? I think it was World War II, right?
When was the Hiroshima thing?
That was World War II.
So we had them already. I don't know how.
I think they were invented during that war.
You think?
I think so.
Or maybe between
I might
the
be
wars.
wrong.
How far apart were World War I and World War II?
Pretty close. They're like within 20 years because World War I ended in like.
But I thought they were like
30 in the 30s.
Maybe even like closer than that.
Oh yeah, they might have been. I don't
Yeah.
know. I wasn't there. I don't remember.
Dude, I don't remember
history
anything.
class.
There's probably so many people that are like, you idiots.
You guys are stupid.
How do you
Don't
not?
you know that World War II ended in 1945? I think
After
it was.
they Google it,
Yeah,
they're like, I totally knew that.
It started in 1942, ended in 1945. I'm pretty sure that's correct.
It could
That
be
was like
close.
one of the only things I remembered to like, because I sucked at history, but I would remember certain things.
When was World
I'm
War
pretty
II?
sure that
And then
was-
Vietnam was what? After both of them?
Vietnam was in the 60s, yeah.
After both World Wars.
hmm
Yeah, it's insane, dude. But like, I don't think it's gonna happen again.
I
Like,
hope it doesn't.
I
I know
really-
Russia's not that stupid. I know Vladimir Putin's not that dumb. He's
like-
actually a pretty smart guy.
he's picking on like a little country that doesn't have nukes.
He's doing this for territory purposes.
Yeah.
Because Ukraine used to be part of the Soviet Union. Then they became an independent country after the Soviet Union disbanded. And now Vladimir Putin's like, you're a tiny little country. I want to gobble you up and make
like,
you my own.
Why don't you just come back?
Yeah.
I wonder if they like talked about it nicely beforehand.
I wonder too. I don't know. And I wonder why it's so important to Vladimir Putin to have.
Yeah, why do you need to take this
Ukraine.
land?
Yeah.
And they're not like, it's not like a financial superpower country or anything. Like, why
Yeah.
do they want them?
There's got to be something involved to where he's like, I will start a World War III for this.
Yeah, it's maybe just ego.
I don't think it's ego, man. I mean, yeah, he's an egomaniac
What do you
for
think?
sure,
Do you
but
think they have like gold mines or oil or something over there?
I don't know. Maybe it's like, it might be like a religious thing.
We
Like
coulda-
they have some sanctuary or some shit that
Yeah.
like he's like, we lost that when the Soviet Union broke up. We need that back.
I don't think Putin's a religious man.
I don't know, dude. Anything
I don't
like
know either.
in
We probably should have done some research.
Yeah, I know. This is just us rambling about
We
what
literally
we
always
think
just come on
might
here and we're
happen.
like, hey, I wonder this.
What is
And
happening?
we like, I wonder about all this stuff I probably could have Googled.
Dude, could you imagine though if Russia invaded America?
Oh my God.
It would
dude.
be a shit show.
That would be insane.
It would be a good test of how tough America is, honestly.
I think if they did that, it would be the end of the world because we would obviously nuke them like immediately.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. Like, how fast would we result to nukes?
probably immediately. I would
Yeah.
assume so.
Like, no one's coming to American soil and like opening fire.
Yeah, I know that, and not to get political, but Joe Biden isn't handling this the best.
I mean, he's not doing too bad because he hasn't attacked them or anything.
That's true, but he honestly has, like, every time I see him in a press conference, it just sounds like he doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
He probably doesn't.
Yeah.
He's
And
probably
that's
just up there
what's-
like reading some speech that someone else wrote for him.
Yeah, that's what honestly is like scaring me the most is like him not knowing what is going on and he's in charge of all of us. Like,
It is scary.
kind of freaky.
It's scary that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But I think there are people behind him that do know. It's kind of like a company. Like the CEO doesn't supervise everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Joe Biden or any president can't supervise every single department 100%.
Yeah.
That's why they have the general in charge of the military and they have this guy behind this, under this guy and whatever.
Yeah.
But he does seem incompetent and he does seem like he doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is scary.
Luckily, there are people underneath him that are probably paying a lot more attention
Yeah.
and are like, hey, dude, we need to do something about this or whatever, you know?
He's like, we're going to nuke him.
Whoa.
They're like, whoa, we probably shouldn't do that. He's like, okay.
That would have been Donald Trump, I bet, dude. He probably would have been like, oh, you want to fuck with us? You want to fuck with our allies?
I don't know.
Dude, honestly, like,
Because if you think back to like his presidency, and the way he speaks, you would think off the top of your head that maybe he would do something like that.
yeah, because shit almost popped off with North Korea when he was
But
in
I don't think he's that
office.
dumb. Because North Korea, we could take out so fucking easy.
Yeah.
Like
North
they have
Korea would've been way
no
easier.
chance. They have like some nukes.
I think they're allies with Russia, though.
Yeah.
So that would have been...
And China. I think China is the one that
China's the
stops
most
everyone.
populated country in the world, I'm pretty sure.
I think China is the one that keeps North Korea safe somehow.
Yeah, because they have so many fucking dudes.
What do you mean?
China's... I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure China's the most populated country in the world.
Oh, they are, but I mean, I don't know why they care to keep North Korea safe.
Because they're allied with them.
I know, but why? Like, who gives a shit? Is North Korea is like the most fucked up place on earth.
I don't know. I mean, I'm all about fucking getting rid of North Korea. At least their fucking dictatorship, because they're assholes.
Yeah.
Those poor fucking
Yeah, I don't want to get
people.
rid of North Korea, the people.
Yeah, the
Well, yeah.
citizens can come to America or some shit. I don't know,
Or
but
you just
like,
take out their crazy ass leadership.
yeah, and start a democracy over there or something.
Yeah.
Something
insane.
with freedom. So America, you need to start getting ready. Cue your training montage
Do
right
your
now.
push-ups. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
They, like, got swords. Like,
Dun, 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 dun. Just people like buying toilet paper.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun. Bunch of hand sanitizer.
It's like all the moms. Yeah.
Why? You know what was so weird to me about COVID is the fact that it was toilet paper, it was masks, gloves, hand sanitizer, and ammo.
Yeah.
Ammo is like, what do you think the disease is going to start shooting at you?
Well, they probably think that people were going to turn into zombies. I think they just thought that
Dude, like, I was so confused when like the real pandemic happened and like we're quarantined and stuff and all the ammo was off the shelves. I was like, do you think a war is going to happen?
I think maybe they thought there would be some kind of like revolt, like because people don't
like
want to be told what
riots.
to do. Yeah, riots
Yeah.
and shit. Like they don't want to be told like you can't go to the store, you can't go eat, you can't do this.
Yeah,
You gotta stay in your house.
that's true.
Americans don't like that,
That's true.
especially like Texas.
Yeah, Americans are very protective of their territory.
Yeah, well, it's like freedom.
Yeah.
Like
Well, you work hard. That's how America is. You work hard to create your business, and you don't want anything to take that away.
And then they're like screwing over all these small businesses.
yeah,
that
there's mom and
had,
pop
like,
shops. Yeah,
No one can go shop there. They can't even be open. They gotta have these stupid ass.
dude, I know this is totally like way off left field, but I wonder what people in like Britain and Australia call mom and pop shops.
Mom and pop shops. Just MUM and PUP.
Mother and father shops.
I don't know.
Mama and papa shops.
Mom and pop.
Don't
Mom and
know.
pop.
They probably have some cool name for it.
Probably.
They always have cool names for everything.
They do. I wonder if they think we have cool names for anything or they think we sound stupid.
Oh, they probably think we sound like idiots.
I don't know, because I heard this video one time where this American guy was like an exchange student in like Australia and he like got all the chicks because of his American accent.
Australians do love an American accent, that's what I've heard.
That's weird because we love their accents.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
I love a good Australian accent.
Yo, we should do an exchange program with them. Like just trade spouses or
I want to go to Australia and pretend I'm Australian. Be like,
And see
crikey,
if
look at
they're
that. That's pretty crazy right there.
let's see if they can notice.
Just like, anyone notice? I'm definitely from Millbrook.
Down under.
That's the only place I know in Australia. Millbrook, I think that's on Australia. I'm pretty
This
sure.
guy was an American.
Definitely not American, that's
This
for
is
sure.
cultural appropriation.
Yep. Definitely I'm Australian, 100%.
Name's Randy.
Name's
Randall. I feel like
Randall.
Randall is like a
Randall.
Australian name.
I need a name that sounds really good with the Australian accent though. Randy. No.
No.
Nar.
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 Noel.
Narwhal. Narwhal.
It's a girl's name. You need a bloke's name.
Name's Rufus.
That does not even sound Australian at all.
Rufus.
Dundee.
But it sounds kind of good with the accent.
How about Crocodile Dundee?
His name was Steve.
Crocodile was his first name, actually.
His name was Steve Crocodile Dundee. That's what it was.
Dundee's nuts.
Am I thinking of the right guy?
No. Oh, that's Steve Irwin.
Steve Irwin.
He's not Crocodile Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee's the big knife guy, right?
Yeah, he's like from a movie.
Yeah.
Steve Irwin's a real dude.
Steve Irwin's the
Was.
real Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah. I think they called him the Crocodile Hunter.
The Crocodile Hunter, yeah.
But
Rest
he
in
died from a
peace.
stingray. Isn't that weird?
Fucking hero, dude. That guy was nuts.
His
He
kid
was
does like the
crazy.
kind of stuff he does now.
Yeah, I seen that. He was on like Jimmy Fallon's
Yeah, he's on
show.
like Jimmy Fallon, Ellen, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
What's his
Yeah.
name?
Something Irwin.
Young Boy Irwin.
Young Boy Irwin. Sounds like a rapper name.
Ronald
Yo,
Irwin.
what's up? It's Young Boy Irwin.
Young Boy Irwin.
Oh.
We rounding up these crocodiles out here.
Yeah, what's up? Young Boy Irwin.
That sounded like the Finnish.
I don't know, dude. It's hard to
Netherlands.
say in Australian.
Young
accent.
Boy.
Young Boy Irwin.
Young
Young Boy Irwin. Heard.
Damn, we haven't podcasted in 2 weeks and this is all we have to talk about.
It's just like puke of the brain right now. We're just vomiting out of our skulls.
Man, I woke up with like allergies this morning.
Oh, me too,
I
man.
don't know why.
I
mean,
think
it was
it's
windy
because the
yesterday.
season's changing.
It was hella windy yesterday.
Yeah, it was like storming recently, so
Yeah.
it's starting to get a little bit warmer. So I think it has to do with the weather.
I like legit did not know I had allergies for the first like 22 years of my life.
What?
And then I just thought that I got a cold like the same time every year.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And I was like, people with allergies are pussies.
I used to hate allergies. When I was a kid, allergies would make me so mad. Like,
Yeah.
I would go to, like, my mom would be like, why the fuck do I have allergies? Like, this is so stupid. Like, screaming at the top of my lungs. Like, it
Jeez.
would freaking piss me off. Because my nose would run so much, dude. I would have to, like, put tissue and just stuff them in my nose and have them in my nose for, like, the whole day.
She's got a little
My
tampons.
allergies were bad when I was a kid, yeah.
Mini tampons.
Dude, I'm lucky that I didn't get asthma because both my parents have asthma, but I got their allergies, man. Shit
Yeah.
sucks.
My mom's in the hospital right now.
Oh, dude, what happened?
Just some weird shit from COVID. Like she got COVID for the second time,
Yeah.
like in December, and she's just been feeling like crap ever since, and having like a hard time breathing and stuff.
Mm.
And she went to like a Brazo 2 days ago, this hospital, and they're like a piece of crap hospital. Like Lily says,
I've never even heard of them.
yeah, like Lily says, don't go there unless you would like literally want to die. 'Cause they don't
Sounds like
care.
John C. Lincoln.
Well, that's where she is now,
Oh, God.
and that one's better. John C. Lincoln's better.
That one's better?
yeah, than a Brazo.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot
God.
better than a Brazo.
She needs to go to Banner, dude.
But a Brazo was just like, oh, you're fine, or I forgot what they told her. But then she went to John C. Lincoln, and they said she has like pneumonia, and then like her lymph nodes in her lungs are swollen. So that's why she's kind of like having a hard time breathing.
That happened to me. Remember my lymph node was swollen?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not in your lung.
Yeah, that would
That's crazy.
suck. But they were telling me because I had strep throat and my lymph nodes were swelling up so much that it could have pinched off my airway and I wouldn't be able to breathe.
Yeah, you look like you had a second head.
Dude, for real, that shit was gnarly.
So, and then some other weird stuff with like her blood. Like she might need a blood transfusion.
What?
Yeah, which sounds crazy, but I think it's just she had like low platelets or something, which I don't know why.
They might need to oxidize her blood, but
Like
that's a whole process.
like a goldfish tank where you put the bubbles in there.
I've always wanted that to happen or do that. Oxidize your blood. It literally like replenishes your blood.
Does it make you feel good?
I'm sure it does. Maybe not that much, but at least
Can I get some
cooler.
oxygen and some morphine over here, please? You could oxidize the morphine. Put it right
Oxy. Can I oxy my blood, please?
Oxy
You mean
my blood.
oxidize? No, oxy, please.
You could do both if you want,
Yeah.
but mostly the oxy.
Mostly, let's just stick with it. Let's do the oxy first. We'll talk about the oxygen later.
I mean, I can't breathe very well, but
Yeah,
I
but,
know
like,
the oxy's gonna help.
the oxy will help for sure. Trust me. I know. I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor of painkillers.
I'm a connoisseur of sorts.
Like a wine enthusiast, kind of.
Yeah, but like with oxy.
Like with needles and sucking dick for money.
With needles and sucking dick for money. Those are my hobbies. That would be so funny to have. Just like see like homeless people on a dating website.
Yeah.
What are your hobbies? Oh, math.
Math.
And like,
Sucking dick for money.
sucking dick for money, living under bridges, sleeping at bus stops.
Basically anything to do with getting my drugs.
Yeah. Not showering ever, never trimming my nails,
Oh, man.
always smelling like shit. That's one of my favorite hobbies.
Dude, there was this homeless guy that used to be around my old apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
And when I would go running, sometimes I would see him. And he obviously had like mental health issues,
Yeah.
probably on drugs too, but like
Mhm.
definitely like mental health issues.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, you would look in his eyes and he like wasn't even there.
Jeez.
And then when I was running by him, like his clothes were like brown and stained and stuff. And
Yeah.
when you walk by him, he literally smelled like a porta potty. Like definitely he had feces and urine all over himself.
Dude, that's just disgusting.
It was sad, and then he would just be like yelling stuff out too.
And he was like mentally ill.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had some sort of disability.
Uh-huh.
That sucks.
And then there was another lady that was always around there. And she was definitely, I think it was like meth psychosis. Because some days you would see her and she'd be okay.
Yeah.
But then other days she had obviously been up for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And she'd be begging for money. But she was just screaming and cussing at all the cars. So she wasn't getting any money.
Jeez.
Like she was just like, and she weighed like 90 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
It was sketchy as hell.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, there was a kid that mostly Trevor took care of because his mom was a meth addict and he had like mental disabilities too.
Mm-hmm.
So like we would have him come over to the house and hang out with us like all the time just so he could get away from his mom because she was like a psycho.
Who was it?
I don't think you know him. His name was Duncan.
He had the issues or his mom did?
He had the mental issues. His mom was like a meth addict, like abusive.
Oh,
mom.
he was like special ed or like schizophrenic or something?
He wasn't like anything really off the Richter, but like he had some mental disability. Like he just wasn't all there.
Yeah.
But he was very athletic. We played sports with him all the time. He was very fast, very quick. He just like his speech wasn't perfect, and it wasn't like a speech impediment. It was just like he wasn't good at speaking, and other things. But it wasn't anything like he could pass as just not a very smart guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
But it just like getting to know him, you can tell it's not that. There's something going on.
Yeah, he was kind of like you a little.
Yeah, kind of like me. You know.
You're just like, is he not smart?
That's why I don't ever see a doctor about it because I don't want to know.
Is he not smart or something else going on?
Or is it just like he's just like got an extra chromosome or something?
Hey, a few extra.
Few extra. Oh man.
Chromosomes are weird. Like I was watching some video talking about how like some animals can like mate and hybrid, like make a hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
And it was so like donkeys have like 46 chromosomes or something, and horses have like 42. But they can make a mule, but the mule can't have babies. But it's so weird because like how many do humans have? I think we have like 23 each.
23. If you have 24,
Then
that's
you're
Down syndrome.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Have you heard that joke? I'm down like the 24th chromosome. Like when somebody's like, "Are you down?" You're like, "Yeah, dude, I'm down like the 24th chromosome." You never heard that?
I don't know.
It's messed up. Don't ever say that.
Don't say
I'll freaking swing on you, dude. Anyways, just kidding.
Shit, bro. Oh, I'm going to a Bad Bunny concert tonight.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. He speaks Spanish, though, so I don't know.
Bad Bunny speaks Spanish?
Yeah, like all his songs are like in Spanish.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't even...
I've never listened to him. I've just heard of him.
Yeah, he's like... I don't know what he's actually saying.
I could get down to that.
But the
like
beats are
that.
good. The beats are all right.
Yeah, that sounds good. Who needs to know the words, you know?
Yeah, I know. Mostly like Lily likes him.
He's going to be like saying stuff and he's going to be like, Paquito, you know, oh, Paquito.
Yeah.
I know that one.
I can pick up
I know that word.
certain words. That's like what I do with when we went to California, and we'll hang out at like Lily's grandma's house.
Mm-hmm.
And she only speaks Spanish.
Yeah.
So I'll be there for like 5 hours while her and Lily talk.
Yeah.
And I can pick up like probably 15% of the words that are said.
Yeah.
So most of the time I actually kind of know what they're talking about. I just don't know all the details.
Yeah. Dude, I used to be so much better at Spanish when I was a kid because my grandma would speak Spanish to me all the time.
Yeah.
And now she doesn't like speak Spanish ever. So I'm like completely kaput. And I don't see my grandma that much anyways, but I used to see her a lot when I was a kid, and she would like mostly speak to me in Spanish when I was a kid, and I would like not know what the heck she was talking about. But then it like I started learning, and then I could kind of understand Spanish, and then I forgot everything.
She's like, mijo, tú eres muy estúpido. You're like, gracias, grandma.
Dude, every time I go to my grandma's house, it's always, ay, precioso. Ay, qué lindo.
That's hilarious because Lily's little Shih Tzu that she had growing up is named Preciosa.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what everyone
I think it means gorgeous.
That means precious.
I thought so too, and I looked it up.
That means precious, bro.
I'm pretty sure it's gorgeous.
Precioso.
I thought it was precious too.
It is.
I mean, I could be wrong, or I could have been right the first time, I guess. But I looked it up and it said gorgeous, but it was like Google Translate, so you can't always trust that.
I'm pretty sure it's precious. There's a lot of Spanish words that are very similar to English, and they're almost always what it sounds like.
Sandwich.
What is sandwich?
Sandwich.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's sandwich. I swear to God.
Sandwich. It's
And
taco, idiot.
Like the word no.
That one's pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close. No.
Yes is not. That's kind of like backwards. See. Say.
See.
Yes. Say. See.
If you put it
It's not spelled right.
switched, it would be is.
See.
Or is.
Yeah, but if you kind of say yes backwards, it's like see. S-E-Y.
Yeah, it'd be like say.
See.
Say.
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 Say what you need to say.
Say what you need to say. Oh, man. Dude. Okay. So what we need to do for this World War III battle, for sure. We need the sword guys. We need the military guys. We need the MMA guys. We need to start prepping for this.
Like MMA is going to help much.
Oh, yeah, dude.
You like dodge bullets.
Well, they're the sneaky guys. They're gonna sneak up, chokehold.
They're going to go to like SEAL training.
Just drag them into the forest.
Yeah.
Go to sleep.
Dude, World War. I don't think it'll happen. Because we put all those like financial sanctions on them, and like their fucking inflation rate is like insane right now.
Yeah, dude. It's going up here too, though.
Yeah.
Gas was like just about to start going down. It was so annoying. I was like at $3.79, and then I remember one day I was like, whoa, dude, it's $3.69. Is it going down? It went down 10 cents. Holy shit. Like 2 days later is when the
World War III.
Russia and all that, conflicts going on, and it went up to $3.99 now. I'm like, what the fuck, dude?
It's insane.
So annoying.
Yeah. We're starting to look for a house. Well, like, we're in the process of like starting to sell and buy a new house. And I'm like worried.
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, I hope nothing crazy happens.
Yeah, dude. I am probably going to start getting in the process of looking at a house too soon, because I got to get a house after this house.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I should probably start looking. And I've been saving.
You're going to try to buy a house?
I think so. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
it's definitely hard. Like,
there's programs for first-time buyers, though. So I need to, like, talk, because I have a few friends and relatives that are realtors, so I need to talk with them and see what the best route of going to do this as a first-time home buyer is.
Yeah, my realtor's really good and like smart, but like, I don't know, like how much do you think you're gonna be able to spend? I mean, we could talk about it after actually, but
I mean,
it's
the
market here is like insane, like crazy,
dude. It's wild. Like 400 is like typical right now, which is like so much, but like I probably would be moving in with my girlfriend and maybe somebody else. I don't know, but like I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. 100%.
It's hard.
Yeah.
That's what
I mean, like I could probably afford it, but like I would have no money ever, Yeah. I would have no money to spend, no money to like, splurge on anything.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
I would have pretty much just the house, like no furniture, stuff like that.
If you do it with your girlfriend, then, I mean, it would be your house and then she'd just pay you rent.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be good if you could get that. like if you could qualify for a house and then get roommates, that'd be like amazing.
Mhm.
Because then like it's your house.
Yeah. I mean, we might both just put our names on it and hope for the best that our relationship works out, you know?
That's fucking sketchy as shit.
Yeah, I know it is, but it's also would make it so much cheaper for both of our credit reports to be on there because I have good credit. Like I could qualify for probably any decent house, like anything like because my credit score is probably like 730.
Yeah,
right now. It usually sits around 730.
Credit score is important for like the interest rate,
Mm-hmm.
and then your income is really going to determine like how much you can have.
Yeah.
It's pretty weird, but anyway, like it's insane, dude. Like just the market, it's like California 2.0.
Dude, yeah, it's just
Like
it's everywhere like this right now.
when we were kids, or when we were like in high school,
mm-hmm.
for like $400,000, you could get such a nice house here.
Dude, when the market crashed, it was cheap as dirt.
Yeah, it would be insane. Like
back in like the early 2000s.
Back then, if you bought a house for $400,000, it'd probably be worth like 1.2 million now.
Yeah,
it's like that's how much it's gone up. It's so insane.
Crazy. Yeah, my parents' house. Back when the market crashed, it was like maybe like, dude, I don't even think it was like 200. Like it was like 100 something. Yeah, something like that. And probably. Now it's like almost 400.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
it's like my house. It's
wild.
Crazy.
Yeah,
like there's no way my house should be worth what it is. Like it's insane.
There's no way my parents' house should be worth 400, dude.
It's like a regular ass house.
Yeah, and there's so many problems with that house.
Yeah, your parents' house is like, and it's like not upgraded.
Yeah,
like it's old school.
Exactly.
It's like good square footage.
It does have good size.
Yeah,
I do like the size of the house, and it has a pool in the backyard, which is awesome. I love pools.
Yeah,
but like the pool filter itself is janky. Like the piping in the house is janky.
Your parents are gonna like try to sell their house, and then someone's watching this podcast, and they're like, "Are you Nick's parents? He thought you had a lot of problems with the house."
Well, they can talk to the realtor, dude. I don't know what to tell
what do
you.
I look like?
And the price is the price. You don't get to choose.
No, it's insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could literally buy like a shit ass house right now. Like
exactly.
For a lot.
Yeah. I've been looking kind of on Zulu just to see what it's like right now. It's insane, dude. But there are some, you can find some, relatively decent houses, but it's all like, it's around 400. That's the thing.
That's like the good houses. Yeah, like the okay houses.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is crazy.
Which is nuts, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. But I know I'm going to have to do that. Like, I'm not going to get some shitty house in the ghetto. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Because, I would be going backwards if I did that.
Yeah. Well, not really, because you'd be owning it.
Yeah, but
which is a lot different than just living somewhere that's a little bit nicer.
Yeah, I just want to buy a house where I like the area, I like the house, and I can live there as long as I want.
Yeah.
Like, I would have no problem moving, but I would also not have a problem living in that house for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a good decision for sure.
Yeah.
If you can afford it. Yeah. That's just the hard part.
Yeah, I know. And I know it's going to be a struggle for a while, but it's going to be worth it for sure. I need to get a house.
If you're like thinking about getting a house right now and you can afford it, like fucking do it as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Because the market, it's not going to go down.
No, I mean, with all the crap going on now, it's just going to keep going up.
Like, it might slow down a little. Mm-hmm. The interest rates are going to go up, which will make the prices start to slow down. But you're never getting this house for $150,000 again,
Yeah, I wonder if there'll be a Great Depression again. If World War III happens, I know it might.
That
it probably
could
won't
drive
happen.
everything down.
Yeah,
if everyone fucking dies.
Yeah,
but
it's like
short of that,
the economy is in so much debt. Well, yeah, there's nobody to pay it in our country anymore.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, if like
it's freaky to think about, man.
Happened
I've been having nightmares about that
in America. Oh my god.
Yeah,
that'd be scary.
It's pretty freaky, dude. Freaky deaky.
My mom was like, "Oh, what if the house the market crashes or whatever?" And then because we're looking at new houses,
yeah.
And I'm like, "Well, Lily doesn't want to live in this area anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd rather be stuck in a house that we do like." than be stuck in this house for like 5-10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if interest rates shoot up, or even if the prices drop, if the price goes below like what you bought for, which would be basically impossible at this point.
Yeah.
But if it did, then that just means that you can't sell it. You know?
Yeah.
That's all it means, really.
Yeah, exactly.
But eventually you will be able to.
I think the idea of like just getting a house in the area that you like and a house that is good enough for you that you might have a few gripes about, sure, but nothing you can't fix. Like that's perfect for right now.
I would say if you can buy a house right now and you can afford a house that is not exactly what you want, but you can afford it right now. And you think, oh, maybe if I wait 3 years, I can afford something better. Yeah. No, unless your salary is going to triple in the next 3 years, get the house that you can afford now. Yeah. And then wait. And then once your income goes up, that house that you bought, you're going to have like 100,000 in equity or more or whatever. Yep. And then you can upgrade your house. Whereas if you didn't buy the house, there's no way you were going to save $100,000. Yeah. You know? Exactly. Unless you have a shit ton of money. In that case, you're not even in this scenario.
You're not in this conversation. Like, why did you even join this conversation in the first place?
Oh, dude, but my realtor is like, so once we get the new house and we have a bigger podcast area, I want to get another mic so we can have guests on.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
we could just split the cost. It'd be like $120 each or something.
Heck yeah.
And then my realtor would be a great person to have on because he just can talk like all day.
That'd be sick.
And he can talk about the housing shit. And he has his own podcast. Yeah. Called The Rio Deal. And he just does like really short clips actually. Yeah. But he'll just talk about like, there's this new kind of loan out, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And he'll explain it. And he's just like really good at talking. Oh, but it'd be fun to talk to him about this shit.
That would be fun.
I want to ask him like how he got into the business and like, because he's really talkative. Like I couldn't see myself doing what he does.
Isn't Brandon doing that now, realtor, or is he flipping houses?
He does something? Like some kind of weird flipping houses where he goes around and knocks on like distressed shitty house doors, and he'd be like, "Do you want to sell your house?" And they're like, "No, I live here and I have $10." Yeah, I don't know how he. That's a really weird business.
Flipping houses, yeah, but I heard there's a lot of money in it.
There is, but what I'm saying is because he goes to these houses that are like messed up. Yeah. And he'll literally knock on the door and be like, "Hey, do you want to sell your house?" And obviously he's trying to get it for like as cheap as possible.
Yeah, he'll buy it for cheap and then
but the confusing
one
part
that renovates it though?
I don't know, but the really confusing part about that is if you're a person that lives in like a really shitty house and it's distressed, it's probably because you're poor. Yeah. So how is this person going to agree to sell their house and then what are they going to do after that? Go rent an apartment? Maybe.
I don't know.
But it's not like they're going to get into a better house.
But I mean, it could also be like people that their house is burnt down and they're just going to go get another house anyways and sell this house.
But no, because if your house burns down, the insurance company builds you a brand new one and then you can sell the brand new one. So there would be no point.
I thought your insurance company gives you the money to build a new one. So you have the option to either just go buy another house or rebuild your house.
Possibly. I don't know exactly how that works.
Okay.
But I think usually it's a rebuild though because...
And I've only heard that. I haven't looked that up, so I don't know.
I don't know either because I don't work with claims.
Yeah.
But I don't know exactly how... Maybe... Because when they have a home insurance policy, they do a what's called a 360 value, and you go through and you put all the features of your home in. You're like, I have this kind of roof, I have this kind of siding, I have this much square footage, like all the details as close as possible. Yeah, and that'll calculate how much it would cost to rebuild the house. Okay, and that's confusing to people because sometimes, like in California, they'll do the reconstruction cost, and it'll be like, oh, it'll cost $400,000 to rebuild this house. Yeah. But they're like, my house, I bought it for $1.5 million or whatever. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, that's the rebuild cost. That's not your California market cost.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
It's not that big of a difference, but it's usually, it could be like a couple $100,000 or something.
Yeah. But it's because building it doesn't cost as much as selling it.
As much. Yeah. And because like you already have the land there. Yeah. The land's already yours.
Exactly.
You're just getting someone to build it.
That's called retail price. Is what it is. Yeah. Because you get your product for retail price and you sell it for more.
And people get really worried because they don't understand the concept. And they'll be like, why is it so much less? Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. They're like, there's something you're not telling me.
Yeah. Then you explain it to them and they're like, let's insure it for more. And you can insure it for above reconstruction costs, but usually your premium goes up like a lot.
Oh God.
Which is like completely pointless, actually. It's so pointless to do that.
Yeah, and it's like, why wouldn't you just do it for that cost anyways?
Yeah, and most of the time, like let's say it's worth $600,000 and the reconstruction is $400,000.
Yeah.
Most people will choose. There's a coverage where you can choose extended replacement cost, and that'll give you like 110 or 120% of the reconstruction cost.
Yeah.
So instead of 4, it's actually like 450 or 470 or something.
Yeah.
So you get extra that way. So you don't actually have to increase the dwelling.
Dang, dude. That's freaking nutter butters.
Yeah.
The house market's so freaking confusing to me.
It is weird.
Like all that real estate stuff is really confusing to me too.
Dude,
I don't know
if this is like allergies or if I have COVID or what.
Yeah.
I'm like out of breath trying to talk to you.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe your lymph nodes are going crazy.
Got it from my mama. Yeah, it's weird. I'm like out of breath.
That's definitely allergies for me. I do that sometimes. Like I feel like I can't breathe.
Yeah, it's super weird.
I wanted to bring up Elden Ring.
Oh yeah,
that game that I've been playing. It's insane, dude.
It looks scary.
It is very scary, dude. It's so scary, bro. Because like it's an open world game.
Yeah. And
you get to create your own hero guy, and then you like literally the storyline. You have to find it.
Yeah.
It's like they don't just give you waypoints of like, hey, go here. Here's your first mission. You know, it's like you just roam around and you find shit. And so, like, it's scary because like at any moment, a giant freaking monster can just come out of nowhere just rip you to shreds. And it's just it's so scary when that happens, when you're like minding your own business and out of nowhere, this giant demon bird just comes and swoops you up and you're like, what the fuck just happened?
That's scary, dude. I can't play that kind of game. Like he was watching a TikTok of the gameplay and it's like this creepy music.
Yeah.
And just like dark. The whole game's kind of dark.
Yeah.
For some reason. It scares me. Literally when I'm playing Pokemon, when it turns to nighttime, I'll literally go to like the camp and change it back to daytime.
I do that all the time too, but it's only because I can see better during the day. But usually when there's like when the music changes, it's because there's a boss.
Ooh.
But I usually play my own music when that happens to amp myself up. I got my battle music playlist. I'm like, hell yeah.
Bad Bunny. You're like, Paquito, I heard him.
Paquito, that means charge.
You hear me?
Paquito means whatever I want it to mean, all right? And today it means charge.
Spanish is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo anyway.
Yeah.
It's all assigned it some real language, some
exactly.
English.
All I know is this guy on this song is telling me to kill that thing. That's what he's saying.
Dude, I don't know if this is super racist. Should I say it? Yeah. Okay. I don't think it's racist. I just like, and probably a lot of people think this, but when I was younger, like when I was a kid and I didn't understand any Spanish and I heard two people speaking in Spanish, to me it sounded like a rudimentary language. Like they were like
gibberish.
It didn't sound as smart as English.
Yeah.
Well, obviously just like can't understand it.
Yeah. And
it's like hearing babies going blah, 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 blah. It doesn't have any
If you don't
meaning.
know anything about Spanish and you hear people speaking Spanish, it sounds just like nonsense.
Yeah.
Especially people that are like from Mexico or something like that speak it all the time, or it's like their only language. And they like mumble and speak so fast.
Yeah.
So like, and you're like, what the fuck? Are you speaking tongues, dude? What's going on?
Yeah, because they roll their R's and shit.
Yeah.
And they don't, Spanish is a very like kind of soft off the tongue, I feel like, language.
It's a romantic language.
English is very like hard, or like hard R's, and whereas Spanish is more like just flowy.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is to me. I'm like, this doesn't even sound like words.
Yeah.
You guys are just like making noise.
It's like how like French is like that too, and Italian's like that too.
French sounds like I want to jerk off in a tub of butter or something.
I mean, Spanish can sound like that too. It's all how you say it.
Spanish sounds.
If someone's saying something suave to you in Spanish,
yeah, but that's like Puerto Rican probably.
What about the television or Telemundo announcer? Telemundo.
Bienvenidos a Telemundo.
He sounds like a vampire.
101.5.
Sounds like the Count Telemundo.
Dude, when we were in Mexico, I probably told the story before, but when we were in Cancun with Lily's dad, it was like it was actually my first time out of the country. But anyway, we were in like a taxi. No, we rented a car and we were listening to the radio every day.
Mm-hmm.
And every day, the radio, I thought it was saying El Hamburguesa. And I was like asking Lily, I was like, why are they saying the hamburger like every 5 minutes on this stupid radio station? Is that the name of the radio station?
Yeah.
And literally for like 3 days, no one answered me. And I'm like, why do they keep saying El Hamburguesa? And then finally Lily's like, I don't know. Let me ask my dad. Dad, why is the radio saying El Hamburguesa? He's like, no, it's saying Radio Turquesa, turquoise radio.
Oh my gosh.
And I could have sworn it said
That
El
does sound like
Hamburguesa.
hamburguesa.
Radio Turquesa.
Yeah, that's another thing. It's just like so many words sound so similar in Spanish. So it's just like,
well, just to us.
yeah, that's true.
'Cause I'm sure
because we don't speak it all the time and we're not used to it.
I'm sure it sounds exactly the same to someone who speaks only Spanish.
Yeah.
If they hear English.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are these idiots? Like, these aren't even words.
Yeah.
They just like sound like a bunch of monsters, like making
Dude,
noises.
the English language is fucked. It's such a weird language.
I don't know though. I feel like it's like the best. Probably because I speak it.
F, PH, and GH can all make the same noises.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's wild, dude. That's so wild.
Totally makes sense. Bro.
It's just like,
Dude, I came out the womb and I was like GH at the end of like laugh.
yeah,
And
it's
then
like
PH obviously is an F.
learning English as a kid, like how spelling works and stuff, is so fucking confusing because they're like, spell cough. And you're like, okay, I know that F is the letter that makes the F noise.
Yeah.
You know, so COF. No, wrong.
Wrong.
It's COUGH.
You like find COFF?
Yeah, it's like, what, dude?
COFE.
And that's only used with like those certain words with the OU words.
Yeah, OUGH.
Cough, rough.
PH is the beginning of a word.
Yeah.
Like phenomenal.
But you can also have it at the end, like graph.
Yeah, graph. But there's no GH at the front. That sounds like a P, right? I don't think so.
No.
No, GH would always be like some kind of.
What do you mean it sounds like an F? No.
That's always at the end.
But
PH can be at the beginning.
if a GH is at the beginning, the H is silent, like ghost.
Yeah.
Which is
Why is
it makes no fucking sense.
Like why
at all.
isn't it? I think the H is like to make you know that the O is a O sound and not a aw sound.
Yeah. I remember
Like GOST would be ghost.
Miss Brown spelled fish one way on the board, and she wrote it like
PHISH.
I think it was GHYTI.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, that's fight.
No. Because
Gite.
GH makes the F.
Uh-huh.
Y can make an I noise.
Uh-huh.
And TI can make a sh noise like lotion or location.
I guess.
Yeah.
But it never makes a sh sound unless it's TIO.
TION, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just like, that's how the English language is. It's just like, it's so insane. I don't know. Like, does anybody know absolutely the entire freaking English language?
I mean, I'm pretty close.
Yeah, you are. You have been studying
quite a while.
the dictionary. Yeah.
But I don't know, but I'm sure other languages have some of that weird stuff too.
Dude, speaking of the dictionary, I heard woke is now in the dictionary.
Oh, great. Dude, wokeness can just shut up. Why don't we just close the chapter on wokeness?
It's like, woke was already a word. It's the past tense of being awake.
It is like so...
Or pretense. I don't know.
Like, this is at the end of the podcast, so no one's going to hear it. But, like the transgender shit.
Yeah.
Like where they want their own pronouns and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I don't care if you're transgender at all. Like you can want to be a girl or want to be a boy if you weren't born that way.
Yeah.
But like, why can't we just recognize the fact that like you're born male or you're born female? Like that's just biology.
Yeah.
Straight up.
That's science.
There's no way around it.
Yeah. That's it.
Like, sorry, you can feel however you want. But then the other thing is like, I don't know why we even have to, like, if you feel more feminine, why do you even need to be a woman? Like, why can't you just be more feminine? Like, why can't, like, that's just your personality.
Yeah. There's like,
I don't know.
There's dudes wearing dresses. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you want to have a mustache and you want to wear a dress, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
Do your thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like, I don't know. I hope that maybe one day, like, instead of just trying to change all the words around and shit, like, people can just be who they are. And they don't need to have like a label. Like, you don't have to be like, oh, now I'm a girl. Like, you just are who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Another
but
thing
like,
that
boy and girl is just like, that's just your sex. Like, that's just what you were born with.
Yeah. Another thing that's weird to me is like non-binary.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense to me because they say, I don't feel like I'm a boy and I don't feel like I'm a girl, so I'm nothing. I don't feel like I'm a guy.
Yeah.
I've never felt like I'm a guy ever. I'm just a guy.
Yeah.
I'm a man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that. And I live my life how I want to live my life.
But they're not okay with that. So I guess that's their issue. But yeah, I know. It's like, I don't feel like, I just feel like I'm a person.
Yeah.
Like, I know I have a dick and balls, and I know I'm like what society would call like more masculine, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, unless you look at my Instagram reels. But like, yeah, I'm more masculine, but that's just my personality. Like, I wouldn't say, I mean, I guess I probably was shaped a little bit that way by society, but like, I don't care. But like,
that's really what it is, though.
If I
society.
was more girly, then I wouldn't. I mean, I don't know. It's hard because I don't have that thing in my head.
Yeah.
So we really can't speak about it like that. Because I've never felt like I'm a girl, and you've never felt like you're a girl. So it's like hard to speak on it.
Yeah, but I've never felt like I'm a boy either. I've never felt like I'm something.
Like,
you know, like I just am.
We just are what we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like being a boy or a girl isn't you. Like, I don't know.
It's not a feeling.
It's not a feeling.
It's not like being gay.
Yeah, you just
or
are
being
a boy
straight.
or a girl. It's not a feeling.
Because like clearly being straight or being gay, you have affection towards a certain sex. You're attracted to something. There's nothing you can do to change that because that's who you are.
Yeah.
Just like being a guy. You're a guy. If you feel like you're a girl or if you're a feminine person, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But how can you be nothing?
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me at all. And
not be nothing.
you know, leave it in the comments.
Yeah.
How can you be nothing? How does non-binary work? Please tell me. Blow us up. Give us all the hate mail.
It's just like how they feel, but it's like you can feel a certain way, but that doesn't make you what you feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can feel like a ninja. I'm not a ninja.
Yeah.
You know, kids play pretend too.
I can feel like I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
I'm not yet.
Yet. Subscribe.
I put that in the universe. I always put that shit in the universe, bro. All right. So like, we don't know much about the transgender shit. We were just basically, all we were saying is like, we think everyone should just be able to be who they are, but like, it shouldn't need the label of man or woman. But some people feel that it does, and that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And live your life how you want to live your life.
We're just talking about
don't care.
our confusion on the subject.
Yeah, we just, it's a confusing thing.
Yeah,
and anybody that says it's not is lying because it is a confusing thing. This is the first time anyone probably in the world has like actually dealt with something like this or had something like this happen. So it makes no sense to a lot of people.
I'm sure for a long time people felt like, oh, I identify more with the girls in the like. I feel like I act more and feel like them.
I mean, like
actually trying to change
being a
all this
girl and being a guy is one thing, or wanting to be a guy as a girl or wanting to be a girl as a guy is one thing. But being nothing, that's where I'm like, how can you be nothing? That means like, so you don't exist? Like what?
I think non-binary, you're saying I'm not a boy or a girl.
So you're not a human. Because you have to be one to be human.
Like all species of any living thing have
how
male
it
and female. Even plants
have
a male and a female.
Yeah, dude.
It's just the reproductive organs you were born with. And that's it, really.
Yeah.
That's all it has to be.
Which is, I've seen stuff where it's like, they're like, when they ask me if I'm a boy or a girl, they're really asking if I have a penis or a vagina.
It's like,
that's disgusting. It's
exactly.
Like, that's what it is,
That
dude.
is what they are asking, technically.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that is what it is.
But that's all
what is
it
your
is.
gender? What were you born with?
And that's all it is, and that's all it has to be.
Yeah. And you can be whatever the fuck you want to be. You could be a fucking attack helicopter if you want to be. I don't care. I can't stop you.
Well, you can't be whatever you want to be. You can feel however you want to
feel.
Yeah,
that's what I mean.
But you cannot be whatever you want to be.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you're not an attack helicopter.
I wanted to be 6'4".
I wanted to be freaking...
But that didn't work out.
I wanted to have a massive penis.
Me
but
too. I was just going to say that, actually.
That didn't freaking work
Probably
out either.
Most of the guys in the comments
wanted
to be born with a big dick.
Come on,
and
man.
it didn't work out for them.
Jeez Louise, man. How do you guys pronounce caramel? Let us know in the comments.
Caramel. Caramel. Leave a voice note in the comments.
Oh, I'm going to always bring that up, dude. That was so funny.
Damn. Oh, I was going to say something else, but now I forgot.
How's that Pokemon game?
It's pretty good. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm addicted. And
Dude, I need to get back in the gym. I was really slacking this week.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. I literally, dude, that day that I was like, I'm going to come this morning. I'm going to come in the morning. I woke up at like 9 and I was like,
and went back to bed.
What the heck, dude? Because I know I set my alarm. I set the alarmy alarm.
Yeah.
So I had to do math problems.
And then you forgot.
So I don't remember doing that at all.
That's crazy.
I just remember waking up at 9. So I was like, what happened, dude? How did my alarm not go off? And I looked at it, and after you do all those math problems, it shows you like how the weather's going to be, what's your horoscope, like some stuff you might want to know for the day, you know? And it was on that page. So I had done the math. So I was like, I did all this math in my sleep. Or I was just barely awake enough to do this math, you know? And somehow I don't remember.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude. But this last week, my sleep has been shit. It's been really bad. But...
yeah, we got to get you jacked, bro.
I got my melatonin gummies now, so nothing will stop me. Yeah. I want to get jacked, dude. Friggin' Bree was telling me, she complimented me today. And it like hurt my feelings almost because I know I haven't been doing as good as I can do. And she was like, your arms are looking bigger. And I was like, don't say that. I was like, that honestly kind of hurt my feelings.
Your arms looked bigger a couple months ago.
They did.
And they shrunk.
And now they're back to what they used to be.
Yeah, they shrunk.
And it's just like so frustrating.
But you don't look fat, so that's good.
Yeah, that's true. I did actually lose my chub too.
Yeah, you look leaner
and
for some reason.
I'm really happy about that.
So you must have been like not eating as much while you're not going to the gym or something.
Well, I was sick for that. I lost all that fat when I was sick, and I just haven't put it back on.
That long ago?
Yeah, when I had that goose egg, I lost all my weight when that was happening.
That's crazy.
And I've just kept it off. I haven't eaten like a freaking nut job like I used to. I have been drinking beer through the week, though, and I need to stop doing that because that'll fucking give me my pudge back for sure.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Well, this is going long, so thank you guys for listening. I know we were just like rambled about completely random stuff.
And that's what we do.
And
that's what we do, baby.
Put in the comments if you want us to be more orderly, and then we will ignore you and not be more orderly. So
we do what the fuck we want. Yeah. All right. This is our podcast.
Yeah. You just listen.
Yeah.
If you were talking, then it would be your podcast.
So sit down, shut up, and listen to what we have to say.
Yeah.
Or don't watch.
Or do watch because we need you.
We really need you to watch. Please watch.
Please watch it.
Oh my God.
Hit the subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Hit the like button and all that good stuff. If you're listening to this Apple Podcast and Spotify, thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one. We love you. All that other good stuff. Whatever will make you hit the subscribe button.
Yeah. Adios, amigos.
You know I'm pandering.